Wasn't you just in Vegas? Wasn't you just in Vegas losing your life savings on the Giants? Are you willing to go to Vegas again on a 1-4 football team? Are you? Really? Really, Giants? Matter of fact, not even Giants. Really, Cop Izzle? Really? We begging for players, Cop Izzle? We begging for players? That's what we doing? No, this is what champions do, Cop Izzle. Let me clarify this for you. Champions try to improve during the season. Champions try to add during the season. Didn't New England just add Josh Gordon? They have a pretty extensive championship legacy. This is what the Giants do. The Giants tank and try to get Saquon Barkley. Then get Saquon Barkley and realize Eli Manning is still garbage. And then think about tanking again to get a top 5 pick to get a quarterback now. That's what the Giants do. While you have Odell Beckham. That's what the Giants do. Don't ever get us confused with the Giants again, Cop Izzle. You done bumped your head and lost your mind. We own the Giants. We own the Giants. Now, Eagles Nation, we have a problem. Jay Ajayi is out for the season. Jay Ajayi is done. What do we do now? Talks have intensified about Le'Veon Bell still. Talks are ramping up about David Johnson of the Arizona Cardinals, which I think would be the better option for us. For us, we would love to have a David Johnson instead of a Le'Veon Bell for a few reasons. The talent level is about equal. It's just the personality of Le'Veon Bell during this whole holdout situation is something that I wouldn't want to deal with. I wouldn't want to deal with nobody whose first interest isn't playing football. If your first interest is getting paid, you perform on the field, then you will get paid. If you think you've done enough in your career already to where you can hold out until you get paid, nah, nah. You helped Pittsburgh a lot, but nah, you ain't that. You ain't Barry Sanders. You ain't that. Not just yet. But either person that we get, I'll be grateful. Now, the New York Football Giants, the Philadelphia Eagles, the entire NFC East is tight as it could be right now. It's extremely tight. Extremely tight. As predicted, the Washington Redskins are not what everybody was saying they were. The Washington Redskins are not the best team in the division. No, they're not. Right now, to be honest, there is no best team in the division. And if you had to give it to somebody on a coin toss, you would give it to the Eagles just off the strength that we're defending Super Bowl champions. But as well as that, but how everybody's been playing, there's no best team. The Redskins can't beat tough opponents. The Cowboys can't figure out how to win. The Giants have way too many mental errors. Losing is becoming a trend for the Giants. And the Eagles just cannot put it together, or we cannot find our identity of what we're trying to be. We cannot put it together. Now, the keys to victory to beating the Giants are simple, just like the keys are every week. It all starts with pressure on the opposing quarterback, and we have yet to do that. We have yet to get pressure on the opposing quarterback. That's something that needs to happen, and we need to start fast. We don't need to be going into halftime with 6 points, with 7 points. You know what I mean? We need to see the end zone a couple times in the first half. We need to generate some points in the first half. We need to start fast. We don't need to be waiting until halftime to wake up. Now, who do we plug in that running back? Hopefully, Clement is healthy. Josh Adams is going to get some run. But it's a short week. Do we got time to make a move right now and implement the playbook for somebody in 2 days? I think not. So I think we got to go in a battle on this Thursday night game, this very important Thursday night game. We got to go into battle with what we got. And that's just what it is. We got to go into this with what we got, and we're going to be able to get the job done. The Vikings got, the Giants got Eli Manning. We could take advantage of the Giants' weakness, Eli Manning. And they got a little attitude spreading around in their locker room, thanks to Odell. Sterling is acting like Odell. They got a little added. They got a little toot right now. Supposed to be football players. They got a little toot on the sideline choking garbage bags. The Giants are unraveling again. Now, the entire division lost last week, so that really isn't a loss for us. But if we were able to win, we would have separated ourselves from the pack, which we needed to do, and reclaim number one within the division. Now, we don't want this to turn into a case to where the Rams run away, the Saints run away, and we're looking at some type of a weak seed where we get one home game in the playoffs or something like that. The road will always have to go through somebody else. We don't want to have to win this thing on the road. You know what I mean? We got to start stringing them together. And we got to start stringing these wins together fast. It looks like Doug Peterson is missing the people that would help him figure this out. One of them is in Minnesota. One of them is in Indianapolis. He's missing those guys that will help him figure this out. And by the time Doug figures this out all on his own, we could be on the outside looking in of the top 2 seeds. And I believe we're going to win a division. Like I said, I've described everybody in the division to you. A lot of these guys, the Cowboys can't put up points. The Redskins are very weak at secondary. Based off what I saw last night, they're weaker than us. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that's good and bad. Like I said, the NFC East is garbage, but that's good for us right now. Very good for us right now. We got to start separating ourselves from this garbage, and we need this win on Thursday night. This is a critical win. Crucial win. This win is crucial. So how are we going to do? Are we going to get an announcement today that somebody's been traded to the Eagles? Are we going to get something done today? Are we going to go into battle with what we got? Because I think we can get it done with what we got. Must win. This is a pure must win. Going 2-4 is not good. Going 2-4 is not good. Being tied with the Giants is not good. If we go 2-4, we are ultimately in the last place of the division. We cannot slip down and go 2-4. We can't do it. We can't afford to go 2-4 right now. Now, we got to keep our eye on everybody else's schedule because it's so tight, but we only ultimately can worry about what we can control, and that's our game. Start fast, get pressure on Eli, and contain Saquon. They're going to run Saquon. Saquon might not even be healthy, in my opinion. Like he hurt himself in that last play, but we got stuff to take care of, and I believe Thursday we will be victorious. I believe we will be victorious. 28-17 Eagles.